Welcome, everyone. We are thrilled to have you.
I have to tell you something.
Are you ready for this? Show me.
It's just beautiful.
Are you ready for this?
It was like, whew.
Show me what you got.
Call it as you see it.
Wow.
We need to be seen.
I see you.
Look at her. Look at that.
She was like the star.
What you got? Show me what you got.
We have to imagine the American landscape.
Show me what you got.
There are layers of meaning, and we are going to change the narrative.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, you guys are so amazing.
Show me what you got. Are you ready for this?
Nothing compares to this.
Show me.
It means a lot.
Are you ready for this?
It was beautiful to me.
Show me what you got.
Taryn, good morning. Jeff in Las Vegas.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me today to talk about the PBS Short Film Festival. July 12th through the 23rd, 10th anniversary of the Short Film Festival. How has it grown over the past decade?
Yes, I cannot believe that we're in year 10. I've been working on the film festival since its inception, so since 2012. And I'm telling you, year one, it was amazing. We worked with just a handful of partners. I believe we had about 5 or 6. And now we've grown. This year, we have 15 partners. There have been times where we've had up to 20 partners. But of course, the events of the past, years, sometimes, bandwidth has been limited. But we're so excited to work with so many different content partners to bring so many different, powerful, and dynamic stories and storytellers, giving them this platform to share their content. We're so excited.
And the theme for this year's festival, a decade of being seen, untold stories in America. There's themes of culture, family, humanity, identity, race, society, 25 films available for viewers this year. Do any stand out for you?
It's so funny. I have been, working hard to try to avoid that question, but it has been a pleasure to because we started with 125 films. Let me just say that. So that's how many were screened. And so to get it down to 25, you have to imagine at this point, they really all are just at the top of my list. They're all my favorites, but I do have a couple, that they resonated me for a long time. And, I just thought about them days after I watched them. So one of them is one that caught me off guard. We have an animated film in the film festival that's called Grab My Hands. And I thought it was going to be something fun. I saw the animation and I was like, oh, this is cool, but it was amazing, but it ended up being a powerful story about a filmmaker who witnessed the friendship between his father and his father's best friend, and through all the years of their friendship, and then how his father handled the death of his best friend. So even though it was told through animation, such a powerful story with such a huge impact about relationships that you don't really get to see, and not in that way. And it was just so well done. So that's one that sticks out. There's also a film called Story of Your Life. This talented filmmaker filmed this entire film during quarantine in one room and used a projector to do the entire film. And it is amazing. So those are two that really, really stand out. Very different films. I hope that everyone can find a couple that resonate with them on that level.
And the short film format has really come into its own in the past decade, hasn't it?
It really has. It really has. I know, there was a time, so we've always been presenting short films. So since 2012, it's always been a short film festival. But to your point, that wasn't something that was just widely out there then. And we used to be called the PBS Online Film Festival. So, with growth comes change. And so we felt like a name change was in order. So last year, we started calling ourselves the PBS Short Film Festival to just be a bit more clear about what you're getting yourself into when you get into this space with these 25 films. And then also just to be clear that these films can be seen so many different places.
Yeah, because you can watch them on your PBS station or digital platforms. It gives viewers a choice.
Exactly. So they're all available on all of our PBS streaming platforms, the PBS video app, pbs.org/film festival. And then we also are super excited to have them on YouTube, our main PBS YouTube channel. They're also going to be rolled out on our main PBS Facebook page, as well as our Short Film Festival Facebook page. So as Director of Audience Engagement, I'm committed to meeting audiences where they are. And so I wanted to be sure that wherever you consume content, that you will find these powerful films.
Well, Taryn, I'm a PBS kid. I grew up when PBS first started, Sesame Street, an electric company, and all of those things. And I'm a big supporter of PBS and Director of Audience Engagement. What a great title. And you're really good at it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know, I've been at PBS now since August of 2008, and I know that this might sound like fluff, but really sometimes I still am in awe that I work here because it's just unbelievable the work that, you know, I was familiar with before becoming a member of this team. And when you picture, you know, you said Sesame Street Electric Company, when you picture those type of people, like who could have been working on those programs, those are the people I get to work with every day, and I greatly appreciate it.
I remember the first time I met Morgan Freeman, and I interviewed him many years ago, and I said, "You taught me how to read." And he goes, "You owe me money." Well, the PBS short film, he's the greatest. He's just, I mean, I love it. And Rita Moreno, you know, Marina lately in the news, you know, so PBS has a great, long, rich legacy, and the PBS Short Film Festival, July 12th through the 23rd. Taryn, thank you so much for joining me today, and good luck with the festival, and we'll talk again soon.
It has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.